Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Khan making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game.
Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Fernandes. Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's well positioned. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. Iniesta. Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Koundé. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Adams wins the duel this time. Koundé. Suarez is onto it in a flash. And he's certainly onside here. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Batistuta. Ball is over the line. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Looking for options for movement. Fernandes. He's a sharp little ball here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
And we come
I think
to
it's
you
a
now
case
with
of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Bangladesh really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And this is Batistuta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, good-looking ball. Suarez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Howson with the clearance. Adams makes the interception. He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are.
Neymar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Koundé, and it's Lampard. Now Costa Curta. Son Heung-min looks to get on the end of this. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Son Heung-min! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, Red, nice interception. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Fernandez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. And he's decided to go for it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Short changes him with that pass. Iniesta. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Fernandez. And now they can clear their lines. Nicked it back promptly. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Rijkaard. And it's Iniesta. And he thumps it clear.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, El Hadj Diouf.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 8,
Bangladesh really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, Son Heung-min.
And he's managed to get rid.
Batistuta. Number 10.
And that's been one straight
Messi.
back.
Number 35, Panas. Number 18.
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's well spotted.
Substitutions taking place.
To Messi. Ernest, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Great ball if he can get there. It's a promising position. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Messi looking to play it into the box. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Keeper's not concerned by that.
The tariff was high on that. We can forgive him.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Cannavaro gets it clear. So we've reached the hour mark. Messi. Good take, and is he in?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he's taking no chances there. All right, Shevchenko. Lampard is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big header! It's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that was very necessary. Adams. And here's Batistuta. Great vision. Son Heung-min! They've got to be quick to recover this. Otto tries to clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shoots! He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And it's Rijkaard. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Son Heung-min is flagged offside.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There could be trouble here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. So can they do it again? He rises! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. India have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
It's a promising position, swings it across. Baresi gets it away. That is ended up in no man's land. Shifted upfield. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to pass it, shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Still goalless. That's going to go a long way. Roberto Carlos. Searching pass he's played there. Well, he's got to be disappointed with that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Iniesta. Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Shoots! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Out to the left it goes. Tries to cross, he's got tall. Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Has been indicated.
Cruyff. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Bangladesh really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Brilliantly cut out. And he's quick to get it clear again. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Batistuta. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Suarez. Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
3-0 and things are stopped. He's having a shot! They've done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And the finish! Sticks it away! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So now the difference is 3. And this is Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. Deftly away. Lampard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Costa Curta. Now Hernes. Batistuta, and the shot! It's a loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's in on goal. Big chance! Goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Look at the space here, and the shot! And that is quite wonderful. He's got himself an absolute peach. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, it's Batistuta looking for the run. Batistuta. Lampard. The ball has bounced loose now. And that is a good ball to find him. Howson is there to clear. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, important interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his...
Applies the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 23.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And beyond the defence. And he can clear it away. Deftly away. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's played in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. Fernandez. Iniesta.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's played forward. Now it's Iniesta. Xabi Alonso providing an outlet on that flank. And that should get the job done. And he's in on goal. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Great vision. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Can he finish? Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Iniesta, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although, I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
He's got away. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played into space. It's a sharp pass. Davids makes the interception. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's on it, can he get away? It is a corner, good chance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Pele getting this one clear. And the shots! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. He's found a way through. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, what a mistake! Played in deep.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alonso. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Neymar gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Iniesta. That has been slung wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, this could be a chance. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Iniesta. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the first half is done.
Bangladesh are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Thank you for your cooperation.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we're off again. Maldini. And here's Suarez. He has a look up. Neymar. Now it's Pele. Rijkaard. He's in a good position here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. Quality ball. Can he get it through? Forlan. Now, can they get him away? Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fernandez. Luis Suarez. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Not the most accurate pass. And Fernandez. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's headed upfield.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, El Haj Diouf. Number 9, Suarez. Number 8, Iniesta. Number 7, Fernandez. Number 14, Xabi Alonso.
Lampard. That pass
Coming
isn't
on
the
the
best.
field, Son Heung-min.
Defending was strong
Number
and firm.
21, Batistuta.
Lovely pass, but can he
Number
get there?
22, De Bruyne. Number
Tries to get it
35,
clear.
Panes.
But it is
Number
clear to see
18,
that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, super ball. Tries to play it through.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was
Face to face with the keeper. He's had a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Manchester United with another chance from a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Batistuta attempts a clearance. Manchester United have their third corner. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And it's Lampard. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Son Heung-min. He's in space and looking for options.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Son Heung-min. Rashford. Now it's Forlan.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ernest. Batistuta chance! Relentless! Just relentless! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee. And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How would you sum up what we've witnessed? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Fernandez. And this is Luis Suarez. Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's made its way to him. He's a sharp little ball here. Poor robust challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Stood up well to him there. Mukiele promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing nice and neat. And here's Mohamed Salah. Xabi Alonso.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And it's Iniesta. Now it's Zico. Looking for options for movement. Now can he find a finish? Decent chance! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal... Chance, surely! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could...
And the shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's managed to get rid. Out for a throw. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets, and he's in on goal. Big chance! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.